Today's review is The Faculty. This is, of course, kind of a 90s modern update on Invasion of the Body Snatchers. A lot of great talent behind it, in front of the camera and behind the camera. You got Josh Hartnett, you got Famke Jensen, you have Clea Duvall, Elijah Wood, Usher. Remember, like when Usher was like, "Okay, guys, I know you love me as a musical artist, but I'm acting now." He's in this movie for like 5 seconds, and he's back to music now. Anyway, and great, cameo appearances. Well, you have Jon Stewart is one of the teachers. You have Harry Knowles is one of the teachers. Salma Hayek is one of the teachers. So there's a lot of you know interesting people who pop up, and of course the greats, Robert Patrick playing the coach, like the super badass kind of coach character. So it's all really cool. Written by Kevin Williamson. He owned the late '90s. Scream. I Know What You Did Last Summer. This as well. So it has his kind of stamp on it. There's like a lot of pop culture references, like oh, what are they gonna blow up the White House, Independence Day style? No. Oh, what made you Sigourney Weaver all of a sudden trying to kill these aliens? So it's funny stuff like that. And like with any Kevin Williamson movie, there's always like a scene where the character is like running from their pursuer and just throwing fucking whatever they can find, at them. You'll notice that in every single Kevin Williamson written movie. And then character runs, throws vase, throws rock, throws this, whatever. And directed, of course, by the legendary, the awesome Robert Rodriguez, who is a very innovative director who knows how to make a fun movie. And this is such a fun movie. So it's not, restricted to being a straight-laced adaptation of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's free enough to be its own kind of thing, and it is pretty interesting. Like there's these little slug creatures that first infiltrate the faculty of the school. They get the coach, they get the principal, and they kind of like slug themselves into their skin, into their brains, and control them. And what keeps them active, keeps them living, is water. So what we know about these creatures is that they thrive on water. So kind of what the first hint is, what the students are kind of noticing is that these teachers are always drinking water. What's going on here? That's kind of weird. So like you always see them at the water cooler just glugging down. Like I can't watch this movie. Like I'll have to go to the bathroom like every 10 minutes and pausing this movie. So it's like, wow, okay, a lot of water. But anyway, and what's also kind of a cool thing is how they discover to defeat these creatures, which is in the resourceful, brilliant but troubled drug dealer, played by Josh Hartnett, who discovers that his own brand of drug, since it's so highly concentrated, kind of like basically like a cocaine, guaranteed to jack you up. Since that dehydrates you, that kills the aliens. So drugs save the day. Do drugs, kids. Wonderful lesson. Thanks, Robert Rodriguez. So that's kind of cool. I mean, like, and there's that whole scene that's like very much like the blood test scene in The Thing, except it's with drugs. So they're taking like the pen and like snorting up the drugs. So that's kind of like a tense but funny scene. But like at the same time, all the characters are high, so it makes it funnier. So it's a movie with a good sense of fun, and really good characters actually. I liked the Josh Hartnett character, and I liked Elijah Wood's character. Like the patented nerdy character who rises to the occasion and gets the girl in the end. So it's fairly basic stuff that you'll see in a lot of these movies. But I think with Kevin Williams' scripts and under Robert Rodriguez's highly energetic and focused direction, I think they've made this a very entertaining movie. Lots of thrills in this movie. There are some tense scenes, and there's some kind of like pretty cool, early '90s effects, which I think is kind of they don't hold up great, but like there's such a specific kind of style of these types of effects from the late '90s for whatever reason. Like you can just spot it, you're like, oh yeah, that's a special effect from like 1999. So I don't know, it's fun. So it has the scares where it counts, but it knows what it is. So this isn't trying to be a highly serious, provocative film, like maybe some of the Body Snatchers movies where they did have cultural significance, I would say. This one, it's just, trying to have a good time. It's like one of those high school movies, except there's fucking aliens. So I think it's a great time. Very entertaining, very thrilling, a lot of fun. So that's the takeaway. Lots of fun. I really enjoy this movie, so I can watch it at any time. What a better time to watch it than during Halloween, when we have all the scary monster movies, and it's good to let a little bit of sci-fi in as well. So sci-fi monster movies, and there's some cool effects, as I mentioned, especially with kind of like the queen monster alien at the very end. So yeah, highly recommend The Faculty if you haven't seen it. Perfect for the Halloween season. That'll be my review. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for more.